Hey, welcome to York County Marine. I'm going to do a real quick video comparing the 150 Sport Boston Whaler to the classic Boston Whaler 15 Super Sport. Real quick because I'm supposed to be doing something else, but this is an opportunity that I don't always have because we don't always have both of these boats sitting side by side or even in the inventory together at the same time. It's actually been a while since we've had a 15 Super Sport. The last couple we've had were sold before we did any videos or really talked about them. So anyway, two really cool boats. The 15 Super Sport, this hull first hit the market in 1976, and I think its run went until like 1996, if I remember correctly. And then the 150 Sport, that came out in 03 and ended up, I believe, in 09 when they made some slight hull changes. So I absolutely love the 150 Sport. There's no doubt about that. If you have been following us on Facebook, you know that I like the 150 Sport because I talk about it all the time, and there's tons of videos in our Facebook feed about them. We sell a bunch of them because I like them. The 150 Sport is an awesome ride. It's for a 15-foot boat. It fits in your garage. It's easy to tow. It's easy to launch, easy to retrieve, and it doesn't beat you up, and it's a nice dry ride. You've heard all of that before if you've been following us. So big fan there. So backing up here and taking a look at the Classic 15. The Classic 15 is a fun boat. The max horsepower rating is 70 on it, and with a 70, they're just little rocket ships. I mean, you just get out there and scoot around and get airborne in them. They are a blast. But ride quality, side by side, you're gonna feel a lot better at the end of the day when you step on the dock off of the 150 Sport than off of the Classic 15. The Classic 15 is going to beat you up a little bit. That's just the nature of the beast. So side by side, you can see that the 150 Sport is a heck of a lot wider. These boats are only 15 feet long, yet the 150 Sport is 10 inches wider, and that is huge. That is a really significant number when we're talking about only 15 feet. As far as the length are concerned, I think the 150 Sport comes in at about 2 inches longer, so there's nothing really significant there. Maximum horsepower on the 150 is 60 and 70 on the much smaller, much lighter 15 Super Sport. And so you can imagine how much faster the one on the right is going to be than the one on the left. Nothing wrong with the speed on the 150 Sport. They're still quick and just a blast. So talking about weight, the 150 on the left here, that is about a 900-pound hull. That's dry weight. That means no motor. Then compared to the little 150 Super Sport, that's about a 525-pound hull, no motor. So significant amount of weight difference, much wider hull over here on the 150 Sport, and more horsepower there on the Classic 15. So you can certainly appreciate where you're going to have some big differences there. One other measurement that's really worth noting, if I take a tape measure and drop it from the top of the gunnel down to the floor, all the way around the 150, you're going to get a pretty significant 17 inches. That's a nice, deep, comfortable interior. It makes you feel like you're inside the boat, like you got a little more room to spread out, and it's a little bit safer, more comfortable feel. Moving over here to our Classic Whaler, if I did that same test with a tape measure, just dropped it down from the top of the gunnel to the floor, your measurements are going to be anywhere from about 12 to 15 inches. That's a significant difference because you kind of feel like you're sitting on the water here on these boats. It's a very different feel. It's a lot of fun. They're a blast, but you definitely feel like you're one with nature and the water on a little 150 Sport. Let me back out a little bit and let's take a look at the bows. So you can see that you've got a much more substantial entry here on the 150 Sport, much deeper V. And I know we're at the sun setting, so it's kind of hard to see these, but I think you can probably get the idea here. You're definitely going to have a much more comfortable ride in the 150 Sport than you have in the Classic 15. Nothing against this little 15 Super Sport. I absolutely love these. They're just a blast, and they're Boston Whaler history. So I love them. And in fairness, this wooden bench, I know it looks a bit like a church pew, but you can put cushions on there and make that quite a bit more comfortable. And also, probably, I should say, in fairness, The 150 Sport, the tires are just a little bit bigger on that trailer, so you know it might give the wrong impression as far as just how tall it is, but it is a significantly larger boat. This is an important comparison for me, and hopefully it's helpful to you if you're in the market. We take phone calls every day asking if we have 15-foot Boston Whalers, and there really is a significant amount of difference between the models. So I hope you find this helpful. It was fun for me to do. I love seeing them side by side. I love both of these boats. They're an absolute blast, and it's just a pleasure having them around. If you have any questions about either one of these whalers, or for that matter, any whaler, I will do everything I can to help answer it. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks.